unclear return on investment projections. There's no reliable data to know the return on your investment. But you just heard me say, Lagos right now, give and take, is between 24 and 27 million people. And in 24 years, will rise to 40 million. I've lived in England, in London, or Greater London, for 42 years. In 42 years, London have only gone from 5 million to 8, 3 million extra. Lagos have changed. First time I had encounter with Lagos, there were 5 to 8 million people, and most of it was bush. Today, there are 27 million people, and there is not enough housing. So, return on investment, that is almost not to be debated. I can tell you, Lekki gives you back your money in 5 years, max. Makarios returned it in months. Those who bought our plots at 33 million, 6 months later or a year later, it became 97 million. Those who bought 50 million, it became 120 to 150 million a year later. Hi, I'm Matthew Ashimolowo, coming to you today to share with you something so unique, so powerful. And make sure you follow, make sure you watch, and make sure you invite others, and make sure you share this video. 30 powerful reasons why Nigerians in the diaspora do not invest at home. Number 21 is peer influence. Many copy investment patterns of their friends abroad. I want you to know some people just have this thing about Nigeria, and so all their investments are abroad, and they do not realize, like I said earlier, you know the Bible says, and there rose a Pharaoh who knew not Joseph. We do not mean to say that the total Western Hemisphere, South Africa, everywhere will change and say all Nigerians should go. But with the challenge Nigerians are facing in South Africa, with the likely challenges Nigerians are facing in Ghana, with the possible challenges that they could face in the United Kingdom, with the challenges some people are facing with ICE in the United States of America, and with the way the world is going, it is so important for you to even tell your friends that the next greatest place of investment, even if it wasn't your country, is Nigeria. It is going to take over. Watch my word. And you need to come into it now. Number 22, fear of being taken advantage of, particularly by extended family. Yeah. So many people have made the mistake of fraternizing with their family in investment. Let me share an investment principle with you. Bless your family. Give them what you can give from your heart. But for me, I don't hire family. You can't sue family. You cannot sack family. Your uncle will call you. Your aunt will call you. So you need to recognize the fact that if you have visible investments, they don't even need to know. And guess what? You might even just start a package with which you put your investments. You put your investment in a company. Unless they know you have a company called XYZ, they wouldn't know your investments. So in your fear of people, you can lose a blessing. Number 23, emotional disconnect over time. Yeah. After years abroad, attachment reduces. But my philosophy have always been that if you were an adult before you left Nigeria, Nigeria has a certain invisible magnet that draws you and makes you want to come. So even if you have missed out for a long time, you need to realize that one day you may need to be back. I saw a gentleman recently in my journey, I don't want to mention the city, and he's in his late 60s, traveling around carrying a guitar box. And I just said to myself, the day this man comes back to his country, Nigeria, and goes to his village, from the little chit-chat, he has not been in a long time. I was just imagining what will happen, how he will connect. So, my dear friend, do not detach. Number 24, short-term financial goals. Many people focus on immediate needs. The mortgage, I've got a mortgage to pay. I want to pay off my American house, my British house. School fees, my children's school fees. Yes, your children are an investment. The house you bought is an investment. But did you know that you can remortgage that house and take $50,000, and that $50,000 buys you 2-bedroom apartment in Makarios, and you pay that $50,000 at only 5% interest rate in the United States. In Nigeria, interest rate is between 30 and 35. That's another reason why the developers struggle a little bit. The interest rate is so high because the banks behave big, but they are not strong. If they had a slush money, they would have been able to give at a lower rate. So you have a house, a beautiful house. You've invited people for dinner, but whenever you come to Nigeria, you stay in the hotel. And you've always done day return to your village. You have nothing in Lagos, despite the fact it is going to become the largest city in the world. You don't have anything in Nigeria, even though this city called Lagos is going to be the global attraction. You always talk about the security of where you are. You need your investment. Number 25, I'm with this one. And with this one, I want to talk about structural and development challenges. Yes, these challenges exist. So infrastructure concerns, roads, drainages, electricity issue. At Makarios Luxury Place, our first estate, one of the things we did before we even began to sell was to put road networks, 27 roads. One of the things we also did was to let people know that we would put water, electricity, and we'll put plumbing system, a good sewage system. As I speak to you today, the electrical company is installing 27 state-of-the-art transformers, massive electrical panels, best that could ever be gotten, brought in from Turkey, India, and some from the United Kingdom, the generators. So you see, it depends on the company. If it's a company that knows what they are doing, they are building for destiny, and they are building for years to come. They put these things in place. And by the way, again, I give it kudos to Lagos State. In a lot of the places, the major roads have been redeveloped, concrete roads which will last for 15 to 20 years before repairs. So, Lagos, Abuja, some parts of Nigeria are no longer what you used to hear and what you used to know. It's time for you to celebrate what you have. Number 26, project delays. Construction timelines are often unreliable in Nigeria. So it is abroad. I don't want to tell you which area of Essex, UK I live in, but I live not far from a place called Gallows Corner. They closed the road and said they will finish a year ago. It's now a year and 2-3 months. They've not finished. All they are doing is just a flyover. And in fact, they are just revamping a flyover. And the project have gone further by a year and 2 months. Why? They met a gas pipe. I don't know how they didn't pick it. Normally in the UK, once they put their system on the floor, you pick water, you pick gas, you pick whatever is there, but they could not pick this one. So it can't happen. The first thing you should do is check the capacity of the company that is building, and then you can invest, but never let these issues make you miss the opportunity. Those who have invested in Makarios, in our villas, called the Deliazo, and in our terrace building called the Antizo, and those who are investing right now in the Villaggio, which is our apartments, our aim always is to see that what we deliver is exactly what we told them we will do. In fact, people have come to the ground and said, what we saw online is what you are doing. So, what are the other excuses? I have 3 or 4 more. Number 27, lack of proper management system. Managing tenants remotely is difficult. That's the reason again why, if you're investing in a place like Makarios, which will have a company that helps you to manage your property, manage your apartment, that's the best place. So when your rents come in, they bank it, and they get instructions from you what you want them to do. If you want them to commit it to another real estate so that you continue to purchase, which is the smartest thing to do. Any money you don't put shoes on, the money does not go to work. Number 28, security concerns, fear of vandalism or encroachment. Well, that's true, but that's also in the same vein all over the world. Any building that is not occupied. Our church had the opportunity of buying the largest church premises in Europe, largest. But by the time we got there, 12 buildings, somebody had gone and taken out all the copper wire. We had to put copper wire all over because they know how to go and resell it. It happens all over the world. But if you buy inside an estate, all you would need to do is just continue to pay the service charge. They watch over your building. There is no encroachment, and your building is safe. As I speak to you today, I'm in one of such estates. I remember during COVID, was not here for 6 months, only the housekeeper who was at the back. Not a scratch on our house. That's the kind of thing also the Makarios luxury place is building. So instead of giving these excuses, there's vandalism all over the world. The one in Africa is driven by poverty. The one in Europe is just kids that are not properly raised, doing graffiti on people's house. Number 29, no clear exit strategy. Difficulty in reselling property quickly. It depends on where you bought. There are properties on demand so high. If you hear of anybody in, for example, Lagos, who have had challenge selling, it's probably because, number one, it isn't long they bought it and they want to resell. Or number two, they want a huge mountain of profit and they don't know that sometimes cut your profit a little bit, quickly move and invest, buy another one, make more money. That's smart investment. And lastly, in this our series, why many Nigerians do not invest. Many diasporians do not invest in their country. The lack of structured diaspora investment products. Yeah, few tailored offerings for diaspora investors. One, the real estate space wants to do special bouquet for diasporians. And many of us have already done that. You can pay into an account abroad and then have your property here. We would have loved one day for the government to allow people to collect their payments even in Nigeria in dollar or naira. But the country says, oh, no. You can only collect in naira. However, that has not stopped us from being able to create places where you can make your payments. You want to buy a Makarios property, we'll give you an account which you can pay abroad, and you can get your property going on. So do not let the lack of structured diaspora investment products in Nigeria stop you. But then also, many investment companies, particularly Makarios, because the largest number of people who have bought from us are diasporians. We've always created and maintained a system to make things easy for them. You also can take advantage. As we wrap up this today, yeah, I know you are investing abroad. That's good. I know you are saving in strong currency. That's great. I know you are spending some things on your lifestyle. That's great. But remember, do not miss the chance to make a difference in your country by investing in the country of Nigeria. Please share this with your friends. If you have any question, if you have any contribution, if you have a point you wanted me to clarify, please Make sure you leave a comment, and we'll come back to you. Until I see you again next time, let me prepare your mind. I want to share with you 30 strategic solutions for you to be able to get to take the step to bring your money into Africa and to build something glorious. Thank you.